Well, this doesn't look too good, does it?
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
If you say so.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Yeah. A human? There are Selkath everywhere, but you choose to speak with me? Am I so different? Do you think I have answers that others do not? That's rather strange. These are strange times. The Sith and the Republic battle to control the galaxy, but their war destroys what they both seek to possess? The war sows fear and confusion. People are lost. They want guidance, direction. They have questions, and they want answers. That is why I am here. I too seek answers. Answers to what? The Republic, the Sith, the war, everything, nothing. Answers are always hardest to find when the questions are unclear. Yet that door does not stop us from searching. Who are you? A name? There is power in names, yet in the end, a name alone means less than nothing. I am Hulas, a traveller from a world of Duros. And what is your name, human? Oh, okay, never mind. We gotta come to this guy. My name is Neva. Neva. Now we know something about each other, but really, we still know nothing. What do you want from me, human? The name means nothing to me. Are you certain the person told you and your companions to come see me? That is very strange. Obviously there must be some mistake, or maybe this is a joke. I doubt anyone named Senri Vec told you to bring your companions to come speak with me. I'll be going now. And so you leave, perhaps to return, perhaps not. Yet I will remain here, for my work is not done. Yes, so you have to come back to this guy alone. And what is going on? What are you doing with those Republic soldiers? Shady Rodian. Why'd you bother me, human? I do not wish to speak to you. I am not here to give you knowledge. Do business with me or leave. Business? I trade and sell Pazak cards for those that have interest. If you have interest, we can discuss them. Okay, let's see what he's got.
Hey, this street is for Sith only.
I don't care.
Gotta pay a 20
You don't.
credit
No,
toll to
no,
walk
no.
down
That's
this
not a
street.
thing. That's not a thing.
Thanks for the credits, nerf herder.
Hey, that's very rude. How dare you call me a nerf herder? I don't know what that means, to be fair. Okay. Ignis.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
I am.
Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
True. Tell me what you saw.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run
Is that
good
true,
'cause
though?
he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Are you being paid?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I don't want to pay him.
What do you want to know? Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know? Well, okay.
We'll go for
If you need
now.
anything else, I'm gonna be
I don't want
right
to.
here.
I don't want to make him say something that he doesn't want to say himself, but I will if I need to. Okay, we can't go in there. Is this the? That's Ferrith. That's okay. So this must be the room then. Why is it locked? Surely it should be open for me. A med pack. Okay. Fair enough. HK, move. Please. HK.
Yes?
Okay. We got through. We're all good. Okay. This might be the room though, to be fair. It's hard to tell. Oh my god, guys, can you stop getting in my way? Okay, let's talk to this guy. Ooh, let's steal from his locker first though. 100 credits, thanks.
You with the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder too?
Yep.
I told the damn fish everything
I don't care.
knew. What more do you all want from me?
I want to hear the story from you, rather than from the Selkath.
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alas's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business.
Okay,
And there isn't any
interesting.
rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. Well, one time I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her
She has
cloak fell open.
a lightsaber?
I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone.
She was actually
Seeing
a
as
Dark
how
Jedi?
Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. It seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get
Maybe
anything
we'll
else
use
out of
persuade.
it.
We just won't bribe them.
You again. I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the
Oh
listings
my
for
God.
the big tournament
He
that's
is an
going to be held
addict.
here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Alassa's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
It's not looking good for him right there.
Yes, well, I'll be
But
right
if
here.
she was a
Not like they're letting
Sith
me go
Dark
anywhere
Jedi,
else.
it'd be even harder for Sunry to be the murderer, really. You are with Selkath. You have questions for Glupor? Sorry. Glupor already says everything he knows. Glupor tells everything to Selkath. You not know? Glupor, sorry, have no reason to say, not to say. Glupor tells everything about murder, everything about Sith Lady's room. Why were you at the hotel? Glupor staying at hotel. Glupor not very rich. Hotel much too rich for Glupor to live at. But Glupor saved for weeks and have enough money, enough to stay here. Using Glupor's chances to live better for a while. What did you see? Glupor not see murder. Oh no. Glupor see the Republic guy, the cripple. Sunry his name. Glupor thinks. Glupor see Sunry running away from the scene of crime. Glupor see nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. What are you not? Glupor just curious to see what had happened. Glupor have no reason to go into room. No one paid Glupor to do it. I didn't say Google. Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? How do you know someone paid Glupor? Because you pretty much admitted it just then. Well, Sith man came up to Glupor after murder, before Selkath arrived. He say he give Glupor good money if Glupor put metal in Sith's hand. Glupor good. Glupor plant evidence and say leave no trace. But Glupor not recognize Sith man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so not bother to tell them. What do you mean no use to Selkath? Well, that and the Sith man say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. Oh, uh-oh. Glupor think he can't talk more right now. Glupor feels he need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. Interesting. Why are you back, human? Glupor already tell you everything. Why not leave Glupor alone? Oh. Okay, we can't do more with Glupor. HK, get out of my way.
Yes?
Why are you always in my way?
Yes?
Okay, Well, it looks like we have to do a little bit of persuading here, so I'm going to persuade Ignis to tell me
You're
the truth.
one defending son. The Sith woman, Alasa.
We've heard all this. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Could it have gone after?
No, I don't.
You could testify it happened after he left.
No. No way
Oh,
I'm
man.
lying to the court just because you want to get your Republic
Hmm.
buddy off, or
I could pay you 200.
that's a lot of money. Maybe I could do something for you then. All right, I'll do it. I'll tell the Selkath that he left before the shot went off. But this is our little secret. If you try and turn me in for lying, I'm making sure
I don't
you
know. I
come
feel
with
like
me.
I might get some dark side points then.
I guess this is what they call working the system. Not that I'm objecting. I just hope the Selkath don't find out about it.
Now, was there anything else you wanted?
No, that's all. Thanks.
Well, okay.
Okay, I didn't gain any dark side points for that. So that's a mysterious man. You were not there before.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial.
Yes.
are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be.
We know.
Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Who are you?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail.
I know.
You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand?
Yes.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic.
Oh, okay.
Likely in their embassies.
Okay.
No, of course not. You think
So,
state secrets are for sale on the
Don't
common
go
market?
to the
Therefore,
trial yet. I think I could,
devious
with
to get
what we have here, get him
my
off.
advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
And get him off, but we could do more stuff. So, with that in mind, I think we won't solve the murder just yet. We will go to the Republic Embassy. Embassies. So this is the Republic Embassy. So we'll go talk to Roland Wan first of all.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As
Okay,
the official
it's-
representative of the
the
Republic
audio's fine.
Embassy on this planet,
I think.
I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Why are your soldiers loading so much colto?
Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
Yes.
A beautiful place, Sato City.
Just gonna do a little bit of it.
Paradise on the water. But remember,
questioning.
within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you
I
docked
did.
the ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's
Oh.
not in the visitor guide, my
Okay.
good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
Oh man. Okay, I'm on a mission from the Jedi Council. Perhaps you could help me with it. I'm not going to do this one because I want to try and find that information myself.
Oh,
No.
of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic
Can you let me in?
representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Well, let me in and we'll see.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
What? What do you want me
We
to
were
do?
using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Otto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks. But while it
Oh,
was
the
returning to
Faraxan
surface,
sharks.
it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Okay.
It's
Where's the
heavily
droid?
guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
Okay. How do I get into
There are
the Sith
several
base?
leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one.
No.
The first method that's possible is to
Do all
help
of
us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch.
Okay, I don't like that
try
one.
to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there
We
another one?
managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
I have somebody who's skilled with me. Is there another
The
one?
Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself
would be the
is very
easier.
heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered. And
I
Here
think
is a
you'd be
pass
wrong there.
card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there.
Okay, maybe
You
we
can
will
choose
ask him about
whichever
something,
method
actually.
you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
I'm going to try and
Good
decrypt the
choice.
thing.
We've been working at that for a while, but it's been too difficult so far. Maybe you'll have better luck. I wish you luck.
I'll
in
give it a
your
go.
task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Cool, cool. Okay. So I can now go in.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen.
I'm stuck.
Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
I can't talk now. I've got to get this Kolto loaded up before my shift is over.
Computer
You're
room.
the one who's gonna try
Whoa,
to get
hello.
into the Sith base,
What the?
eh? Huh, good luck. You're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most
Okay.
are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. Well, the second last
Interesting.
matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Interesting. Okay. Let's use my droid for this. Large computer. Okay. We'll use the large computer. Slice the Republic. Oh my god. Open 100 spikes. I don't have 100 spikes. Disable local power grid. Wow. I wonder what actually happens if you do these. That'd be interesting. I've never actually had enough computer spikes to do either of these ever. So I don't know what actually happens when you do them. I'm going to do this though. We're going to access that data. Because the computer screen switches to a fisheye view from sort of small surveillance device on the wall. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. So Sunry did kill her. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering Elasa. I can't remember how to say her name. Ah. Right. Okay. Well. What do I do now? Because... however, you have found a data recording that clearly shows Sunry killing the Sith woman, Elasa. Can you continue your role of arbiter impartially, knowing that your client has committed such a crime? I don't know. Maybe we have to, maybe I'll talk to Jolie here, see if he has any input.
On your mind?
No.
Ready.
Okay, decrypt the Sith passcode. Okay, let's have a look. See if how difficult this is. Okay, so 1, 2, 4. Okay, this one is easy. This one's 20. Wait, is it easy? Wait, So you go 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So it's normally you start at 0 on those ones. It goes a bit different from that. There we go. We did it. We did it.